Just a gorgeous fall afternoon.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch 36, 36 to Mike. Record. 49,
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw on 2nd down. Winkler escaping the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Watch 36, 36 to Mike.
Throwing on 1st down. Winkler into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was tackled.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. This CD his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
All right, T, let's watch 36, 36 to Mike. Hey, get me right one.
On 1st down. Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. Well, they'd be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. From the gun, Winkler sliding out of the pocket. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down, Eagles.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Wentz. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down, Philadelphia.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 right at the 40. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
38-yard line, second and 9. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Carried by the wide receiver.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 3-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over, so that's good, right?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jannard Avery. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 36. Mike 36. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Looking to throw. Winkler flushed out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Winkler connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Dontari Poe in on the stop. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On 1st and 10, Winkler eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Winkler flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Miles.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
First down.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
2 yards.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Wentz. Sanders has it over the middle. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Off the play fake. Winkler. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
The ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On first down, Wentz. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Dallas Goedert.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
A gain of
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
7-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second and a couple, Wentz. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Wentz. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Third down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To throw, it's Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Fourth down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Back to throw. Winkler. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
45, Mike 45. Go, go, go.
Throwing after the interception. Winkler. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Off play action. Winkler. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winkler. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This to Jarwin. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on a comebacker. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run. It's Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ball game. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
And less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Blake Jarwin. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Winkler's pass. Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Eagles, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers.